Filipino sensation Alex Eala comes back from a set-down to win DC Open debut. Eala Mania swept into the district for the first time Tuesday afternoon, with the DC Open's most boisterous crowd, so far helping Alex Eala the Philippines rally from a set-down to win 4-6, 6-4, 6-1 over Qinwen Zheng of China. I think I've already had that comeback mindset in me. I think it's definitely a mindset that you have. Eala said, I've had more experience now to implement that mindset at the higher level. The nearly 2.5-hour tilt was a showcase of each player's top assets. For Zheng, her serve, and for Eala, her ground strokes. Zheng, a former world number 4 and a reigning Olympic gold medalist, outserved Eala in the match, cranking 14 aces to her 4. But Eala countered with her two-handed right backhand to extend rallies, including deploying a cut and making Zheng chase the ball across the court. I guess that just comes also with the level of my tennis getting higher, because you always want to win, and you always want to fight, Eala said. But I think now with the progress I've had this past year, I have a bit more of ammunition to back it up. Eala was down a break in the second set, 3-4, after giving up her serve at love, but immediately got it back in the same manner to level the set at 4. She'd use that momentum to rattle off 7 straight games in her favor, eventually breaking Zheng 3 times in the third set for the win. I think I really tried to not look at the bigger picture, Eala said. In moments like that, small details can give you those opportunities to change the match. You want to go out of the court with the peace of mind that you gave it your all. I think that's what I try to do. Not since the Beatles' 1964 appearance at the Washington Coliseum has DC seen such a sensation. That may be an exaggeration for most, but not to the large contingent of Filipino Americans in the region who showed up with flags, signs, and screams to will the 21-year-old Eala to victory. I think it was a great atmosphere out there. This is my first time competing in D.C. I knew there was a Filipino community. Most of these places I'm not really sure what to expect at this point, but I was pleasantly surprised, she said. D.C. Open Chairman Mark Ine said recruiting Eala to come to the district was a concerted effort, owing to her nascent stardom and the area's Filipino population. Over the last month, the ticketing team says at least 80%, if not more, of the requests in this tournament are about when is Alex Eala playing. Ine said, honestly, I think it's more, and they just didn't want to say it was more, but they're like, virtually all. It's not an exaggeration. When you look at the amazing players here and how many great stars there are, it says something about Alex's following. Obviously, she's been an icon, become an icon in the Philippines, but worldwide. Eala will face defending champion and number 7 Leylah Fernandez of Canada, who also has Filipino ancestry, in the second round on Wednesday. Another young star broke through in Tuesday's action on the men's side, one with a familiar last name. Qualifier Cruz Hewitt won his first ADP Tour level match, beating American Marcos Giron 6-3, 6-4. The Australian is new to playing in D.C., but not to this tournament. His legendary father, Leighton, who is here this week, won the event in 2004, and Cruz tagged along with his father for his final Washington appearance in 2015. I remember a few things. I remember being in the locker room, and my dad, I remember making his protein shake. All that in the locker room, and just being around him on the practice court. Hewitt said, I remember I did an interview with him as well, and now sitting here doing my own interview, it's surreal. The upset trend continued in other men's draw action Tuesday afternoon, with number 5 Lerner Tien falling to Adrian Manarino, number 8 Arthur Fields losing to Rafael Jota, and world number 21 Tommy Paul bowing out to Camel Majcrack, all in straight sets. Note, Hyattsville's Francis Tiafoe, who was scheduled to play doubles with former DC doubles and singles champion Nick Kyrgios Monday night, withdrew before the match due to a right wrist injury.